All right. Well, we'll see what happens. Let me go ahead and give one quick rundown of the second round of the draft. I'm going to go ahead and do it here in just a second. Right here it is, of course, the Lakers fast break. Go ahead and head on out after that. But thank you again for watching and listening. If you've not yet liked and subscribed, please do so. I'm going to go ahead and give a quick rundown and then some final thoughts. 31st was Jonathan Mogbo out of San Francisco. Jazz drafted Kyle Filipowski. Bucks drafted Tyler Smith. The Trailblazers sent Tyler Kolek to the Knicks. The Spurs sent Johnny Furphy to the Pacers. The Pacers sent Juan Nunez to the Spurs. Timberwolves drafted Bobby Clifton and traded him to the Pistons. The Knicks sent to the Thunder AJ Mitchell. Grizzlies drafted Jalen Wells. Also, Iguodaro was reportedly traded to the Suns. Adam Bona by the 76ers was drafted next. Hornets drafted KJ Simpson. Nikola Jurisic was traded to the Hawks. Pele Larson was traded to the Heat. Jamal Sheed was drafted next by the Kings, and he was traded to the Raptors. Cam Christie was drafted by the Clippers. Antonio Reeves was traded to the Pelicans. Harrison Ingram was drafted next by the Spurs. Tristan Newton and Enrique Freeman were drafted next by the Pacers. Melvin Ajinça was traded to the Mavericks by the Knicks. Quinn Post was reportedly traded to the Thunder. Then the draft pick was traded to the Thunder, then to the Blazers, then back to the Warriors. Quentin Post was started out as a draft pick of the Warriors, ended up at the end of the day a draft pick of the Warriors. Cam Spencer was reportedly traded to the Grizzlies. Anton Watson was drafted next at 54 by the Celtics out of Gonzaga. Bronny James is now a Los Angeles Laker, drafted 55. Ken McCullough Jr. was traded to the Knicks by the Suns. And Ulrich Komke was drafted at 57. He was poorly traded to the Raptors. And Ariel Hukporti out of MHP Ryson was traded to the Knicks. So, guys, there you have it. The second round is complete. A lot of mad people in our chat, the best Lakers chat room that's out there. Nick, I'm going to ask you, I know you're not here often on our live feeds, on our live shows, but I'm going to have to ask you, my friend, if Joe really sticks to what he's going to say, Nick, I'm going to need some more help from you, my friend.
Yeah, Gerald, actually, you read my mind because I was about to mention, um, you know, uh, Joe, if you're listening, don't let Bronny James ruin your LFB career. You have a very strong following, a strong contingent out here, and I'm sure that the community would love to hear your thoughts and your rants and your legendary takes. So, Joe, don't let Bronny James derail the LFB.
Joe's had the link for 2.5 hours, Alan, so he's been able to come on here at any point in time he's wanted to. So,
In the last
go.
decade, the only player that has stuck in the NBA has been Aaron Wiggins, that was picked at 55. No other player in the last decade at 55 has really done anything. So it's possible. Don't let it ruin your day. You're it's not like you picked him at 17. Not that big a deal.
Yeah, again, that's why I thought 55. I mean, I don't want to say it's a throwaway pick stone, but the
Most
way
of the
you're
time it
looking at
is.
it, yeah, most of the time it is a throwaway pick. So why not make LeBron happy? But the thing is, just it tells me like it's a larger picture, like you're wanting to keep LeBron, you're committing to LeBron. This whole thing I envisioned as far as drafting Bronny, then committing to a full 3-year contract for for the full amount. He's getting his cake and eating it too. And I just don't see good things emanating from it for a 42-year-old player. No matter how good LeBron is at 42, it's still a 42-year-old player, getting 50 plus $1 million of your salary cap. And for a team that's probably going to hit the second apron by that time, it's going to be hard for the Lakers, to maneuver.
Yeah, that's why we should have blown it up, because the only way to keep LeBron, if you really wanted to try and build a contender, which I don't think we have the pieces to do, is to give him a longer term contract that is going to be pretty. I think, I mean, LeBron has been an anomaly, but at some point he's going to fall off. And I think by the end of that contract, it's not going to look very good. I would completely start over. They're not going to, but I think Dalton Connect is a nicer, younger piece to have past that era, hopefully.
Well, guys, great having you here. We're going to go ahead and check on out. Once again, it is the Lakers fast
Lakers
break.
just signed someone in undrafted free agency.
Isaiah Crawford?
No, unfortunately. Armel Traore from France.
Okay. French
he played
players.
He played on Wemby's team last year. I'm not a huge fan, but do I know anything about him? I didn't watch him this year. I watched him last year. Not an NBA player to me, but I didn't have him ranked because I didn't watch his film or get to his film in time this year.
And we're getting ribbed about, like Tony. Thank you for stopping by. Please like and subscribe. We're taking it. I'm not, we deserve all the stuff right now. So Laker Nick, as a Laker fan that you and I are, and Stone is as well, we're going to be receiving a lot of flack for Bronny James. A lot of flack. That's all I'll say. But Nick, any last thoughts before we head on out, my friend?
Isaiah Crawford to the Kings.
Good move by the Kings.
Yeah. Oh, well. Well, that's all.
Yeah, no, Gerald. Yeah, I think Stone put an end on it nicely. Hopefully, the Lakers again round up a roster over the next few days, and we're able to start focusing on summer league, and then putting the touches on the final roster for the coming season.
Well, wouldn't you know, at the final seconds, at the last moment, who is here? Let me just go ahead and change it. You guys wanted Joe. Here he is. It is Joe Soro. Joe is coming into the stream, I hope. Is he able to? I'm going to see if I can add him in here. There he is. It's Joe. What's up, Joe?
I don't know how loud it is. Can you all hear me? Well,
yeah, you're cutting in and out, but we got you. We got you, my friend.
okay, so I really don't know what to say that I haven't already said, but the show is over, guys. Not our show, but this Lakers show. They catered to a narcissistic ass hat in LeBron James, who, after 3 stops in Cleveland, Miami, and Cleveland, couldn't control ownership, couldn't control everything that he wants to control, stuff that he doesn't own, by the way, but finally gets it on the 4th try, comes to LA, and essentially gets everything catered to him. And the results are 1 championship 5 seasons ago. You have an inept owner, a useless general manager, and I don't care how bad the second round is this year, last year, or the last 20 years. You are not in a position to say anything about what talent is good or bad at this point. You are a play-in team for the last 10 years. I'm exaggerating, obviously. And then this is the result. The result is we're playing, and I like the term make-a-wish. We've become the Make-A-Wish Foundation in LA, so that a dad and a son can go play hopscotch on a basketball court. Fuck you and fuck your team, Jeannie. Seriously, fuck you and fuck LeBron James. I'm out.
And with that ends the tenure for Joe. He just hung up on us.
Is that the final Joe rant we'll ever have?
I hope not.
Joe, please drive safe. Please drive safe.
Yes. Drive safe. Joe, are you still with us? Joe, are you still with us?
I thought I was signing off.
Okay. They all want you to come back. I want you to come back as well.
I understand that, guys. I understand that. And I never said I was leaving the show, but there is no show for me here if I'm not watching. I'm not supporting this, guys. Seriously. What are we supporting? Stone can put it in all as nice as he can. I'm not saying he's wrong, but this is a joke. This is a joke. This team is more concerned about what some asshole who's trying to control everything thinks and wants above winning. And the ultimate insult is, what did Stone just say after they picked Bronny? He just picked two players that were better at that position. So you guys tell me, why am I overreacting? These guys aren't interested in winning. That's why I said what I said. If you're not interested in winning, I'm not spending 300 hours watching this shit. Fuck them. I'm done. Done watching. I don't know if I'll ever watch. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But as of right now, no. They've given me no reason to respect any of them. Not Rob Pelinka. And I already didn't like these people to begin with, but you can work. Sometimes you got to deal with people you don't like. But these guys are stupid, worthless. They should not own or control a basketball team. I guarantee you, they're guys like Brad Stevens and Presti, all those guys, they're probably sitting there twirling their pins, laughing at this joke. Seriously, you're telling me I'm the only one that's overreacting like this, that cares? I'm not the only one. This is a joke. You guys want to go watch a soap opera? Go watch. I'm done. So that's it. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to come back. I really don't. I don't know. It's going to be a long time till we find out. I can't even like fathom the idea. Opening night, it's going to be Bronny this, Bronny that. I'm like, motherfuckers, are you guys wanting to win a championship? Or are you guys going to talk about some 55 pick in last year's draft that no one gives a shit about? Am I overreacting? Does that not make sense? Is this what you guys want to watch?
Well, Joe, I wanted to thank you for everything you've done. I'm hoping you'll reconsider, but I can understand you're upset.
I'm not watching. I'm not supporting this. So coming on is one thing, but I'm not gonna know shit. So I don't see the point. Something would drastically have to happen. I really joke. It's a goddamn joke. I'm serious. I mean, it's getting worse the more I think about it. This is a joke. They need to just. Good luck. But I'm gonna head out, guys. Thanks for having me on, and I don't know when I'll be back.
No worries, Joe. No worries.
Take care.
That was Joe Soro right there for you. He is heading out. He is logging out. He is on this drive. Drive safely, Joe. Yes. We hopefully that you will return. We're hopeful that you'll return. But there you have it. You wanted the rant. You got the rant there at the end of the show. But Stone and Nick, I want your last final thoughts on Joe's rant before we head on out. Stone, I'll start with you first, my friend.
Well, if it is the end, I enjoyed meeting you, Joe. I enjoyed talking to you, having conversations. Yeah, I mean, I understand it's definitely frustrating. I don't think it'll have a big impact on the Lakers because I don't think they were ever going to win anytime soon. I just don't think they put themselves in a position to be competitive anytime soon whatsoever. And I don't think Bronny really changes that for me, but I understand the rationale behind it. So enjoyed meeting you. Hopefully you'll be back, but if not, enjoy not having to put yourself through playing level basketball.
Laker Nick, any last thoughts for Joe on his rant before we head on out?
Yeah, Joe, Joe, I think expressed the emotions of a lot of folks in the LFB community, and that's exactly one of the reasons, or the main reason, why Joe shouldn't stop doing the show. Gerald, you could probably just give him the cliff notes of the game, and he could always commentate on the Lakers. But Joe has a point. He has a right to feel how he wants to feel. It surprised me. I know it didn't surprise you, Gerald, that the Lakers took Bronny James. It just seemed a little bit too much of a Make-A-Wish Foundation type of pick. But I guess stranger things have happened, and now we find ourselves
being coached by a podcaster and picking a player largely on the basis of who his dad is. And again, maybe we're completely wrong, Gerald, and this ends up working out, and JJ Redick and Bronny James end up being positive members of the Lakers organization. But we're in a wait and see mode now.